Good day. I'm Urbona Nino and we are the group 4 from Bismarck 3A. We are going to discuss about the different engine safety interlocks. So, so what is an engine interlock? An engine interlock allows the engine to be started or reversed only when certain conditions have been met, such as when there is remote control of engine. It is essential to have interlocks. This reduces the possibility of engine damage and any hazards to the operating personnel. One example of an engine safety interlock is turning gear interlock. This device prevents the engine from being started if the turning gear is engaged. It blocks the starting air from reaching the engine. This device prevents the engine from being started if the turning gear is engaged. If the starting air is admitted with the turning gear engaged, then the turning gear along with the motor will fly off, puncturing will bulkhead. Thus, the interlock is necessary to prevent such as accidents.
I am Isabella Kiven, and another engine safety interlocks is the running direction interlock, where it prevents the supply of fuel if the telegraph and the running direction of the engine do not match. So, given the situation, while the ship's main engine is running into a head position, the telegraph transmitter is put into astern position. So fuel gets cut off due to difference between running direction of main engine and telegraph transmitter. As the speed drops to reversing level, the braking air is supplied, and the main engine is then reversed and accelerated to astern ignition level. So starting fuel supply is started and start air is cut off. So thus, eventually, the engine speed matches the telegraph transmitter position. Another safety interlocks is the starting air distributor. So when we say starting air distributor, it prevents starting from taking place if the shifting of the distributor has not been completed. So the starting air distributor is the part of the starting air which is responsible for providing pilot air to starting an air valve as per the correct starting order. So for an idle 6-cylinder engine, the injection timing of all cylinders is timed according to the firing order.
Good day, sir. My name is Sharon Entrovas, and I will be explaining to you the next engine safety interlocks, which is the parameters required minimum. So the parameters required minimum prevents the engine from starting if the important parameters such as main lube oil pressure, cooling water pressure, etc. are not sufficient working operations before it can affect the engine. This must be checked in order for the engine to have sufficient working operations before it can affect the engine, because at low pressures, there won't be enough flow to the engine, thus causes the engine to decline and stop. Next is the auxiliary blower interlocks, which prevents starting from taking place if not in auto and if the scavenging of the cylinders are not ensured. It should be in auto before the engine can be started. It provides positive charge air during the starting of engine, and at low load running, it will also maintain the pressure of the scavenging air a little higher than the exhaust and the atmospheric pressure in order to drive out the exhaust gases.
Good day, sir. I am Banhao Nuzulay, the last reporter of Group 4, and I'm going to discuss about the air spring pressure interlock. So the air spring pressure interlock prevents the exhaust valves from closing if there is no sufficient air pressure before the engine can be started. So the exhaust valve is opened by high pressure hydraulic oil and it is closed by the air spring action. When the cam pushes the actuator pump piston up, it displaces a specific volume of oil into the valve actuator. The oil acts on the hydraulic piston of exhaust valve and pushing down the valve to open. the oil volume discharged by the actuator pump opens the opening stroke. When the actuator pump roller passes over a cam peak, air pressure pushes up the air piston and the valve is closed by the air spring action. So the valve opening oil pressure is about 160 bars, and the safety valve on the hydraulic oil line is set to open at 300 bars. So as previously discussed in our previous topics in the different parts of the diesel engine, we have the high pressure hydraulic oil lines where the exhaust valve is opened by using high pressure hydraulic oil by pushing it down, and it is closed now by the air spring pressure. So without it, the engine will lose its power, thus creating a safety interlock in the engine. So that is all about the different engine safety interlocks. And again, we are the Group 4 from BSMAR A3A, and thank you for watching.